The next stop for us on our road trip throughout the Yucatan Peninsula was Playa del Carmen. We got an Airbnb in the city to get some work done throughout the week, but we did squeak in some time for exploring. Today we are at Xunaan-Ha, maybe Xunaan-Ha Cenote, we're not really sure how to say it, but it's in the city of Chimule, another word we don't really know how to say. Unfortunately,
this is where I got held for ransom by the police. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. We're in that town again.
We're taking the risk because the cenote looks really pretty and it's actually pretty cheap compared to a lot of the cenotes around Playa del Carmen. This one's like 42 minutes away from Playa del Carmen, and a lot of the ones that are closer were like 500 or 600 pesos, going all the way up to like 800. So for the both of us in US, it'd be like $24.
Let's go.
Yay. Cenotes are natural pits or sinkholes filled with fresh water. The Yucatan Peninsula is home to over 6,000 of them. The Mayans used cenotes as a freshwater source in the jungles, and I also read that they used them for sacrificial offerings. They believed that the cenotes were sacred and an entrance to the underworld. Tushibalba! Add a comment if you know where that's from. This one was not crowded at all. It had a platform to jump from and some super cool stuff to explore under the water too. A lot of cenotes have cave systems that people can scuba dive into, and this one looked like it did have one. We found a cave that looked like it might go pretty far back and a lead rope going into it. If Chris was here, he would have a blast with it. Something important to note, don't wear sunscreen, mosquito repellent, lotions, perfumes, or any other chemicals on your skin. The cenotes are a fragile little biome, so be a responsible traveler and don't pollute and damage the ecosystem of the cenotes. I've read that there are biodegradable sunscreens that are okay, but we didn't look into that much, we just didn't wear it.
Well, the Xunaan-Ha, or however you say it, cenote, was amazing.
Yes, our first cenote experience, and it was awesome. It was right when we got here, which granted it was kind of late. It was like 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 other families showed up, so it was a little busy, but it was not that bad. It was a big cenote and it was open, so it didn't feel super crowded. We even found a little cave. Chris would have loved it.
Chris would have explored all those caves, even the ones that are like.
Yeah, he wedged his body in. Hopefully we get to see a lot more of these on this trip.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.